Hey everybody, it's Nick here from Dallas, and I know that trading is not meant for everybody, not in terms of I just don't have the skill set to do it. Some people literally just don't have the time. They don't have the time to sit there on the Forex charts for hours at a time, marking up charts. They have jobs, they have children, they have other obligations. I totally get it. Now, is there a solution to that? I believe we have the solution over here at Economy. Now introducing Rapid Forex. Rapid Forex is our branded name for binary options trading. For those of you that don't know what binary options trading are, but you do know what Forex trading is, you're familiar with it. Binary options trading is a more fast-paced, exciting version of Forex trading where you're not trading for stop losses and take profits and trades can last days, hours, weeks, whatever the case may be. In binary options trading and rapid forex, you are trading against time. That means when you enter the trade, you would be getting in on a trade, maybe it's 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever the case may be. At the duration of that period, if your number is better than the number that you get in at, you win the trade. That's what makes this very exciting, especially for busy individuals that, maybe they only have 30 minutes to an hour a night to trade. Well, that's great. Rapid Forex is definitely for you because you already know that even if you entered a, let's see what we got, 30-minute trade, if you entered a 30-minute trade and you only had, an hour to trade, you already know that you're going to be done with this trade by the end. Now, there are some exceptions to that. We'll get into that. So I wanted to show you exactly what Rapid Forex is. Now, for those of you that already do some trading, you are probably familiar with TradingView. TradingView is the website where we do all of our charting and our market analysis. So right now I'm looking at the Australian US dollar chart. So it is the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. I'm looking at a few different time frames. I'm looking at the 5-minute chart, 3-minute chart, and the 2-minute chart. Now the 2-minute chart, my lines are not there. So let me go ahead and add indicators. There we go. All right, perfect. So now I have all of my charts set up the way I want, except for these are missing over there, but not really a big deal. So what I'm looking for is a movement in the market, quick movement in the market that would lead me to believe that I can get into a buy or a sell for a certain period of time. Now, the reason why I sometimes use three charts like this is because if I see something happening on the 2-minute chart, it's probably going to start happening shortly thereafter on the 3-minute chart and maybe thereafter on the 5-minute chart. Okay. So now, how do you take a trade? Well, you don't use the same brokers that you use with Forex trading. So Forex trading has their own sets of brokers and binary options has their own sets of brokers. So the one that I'm going to show you the example on is SmartyTrade. And the reason I like to use SmartyTrade, they are pretty new compared to the other brokers out there. But one thing I do like about them, there's a few things I like about them. One thing is they have a lower deposit. So there's other companies that charge like you need a deposit at least 500 to start. SmartyTrade is $250, so that's cool as well. Now on other brokers, the minimum trade you can do is $1, but as you can see over here, you can trade in dollars and you can trade in cents. So if I go over here and put 10 cents, I can, risk 10 cents to win 6 cents. Why is that good? Because if I'm in the if I'm just learning and I want to practice, it's nice to know that I could practice for a few cents and not break the budget, still, possibly earn a little bit of money, but at least, not get carried away or start trading with money that I can't afford to lose. Now, there are, demo accounts as well. Once you fund your account, you can ask customer service to just give you a demo account that's fake money to practice. But like I said, if there was something that just came up and I don't have time to log into my demo, maybe I saw something set up. It's like, hey, you know what? I want to test something out here. Let me just do a quick 10 cent trade. So, 10 cent to win 6 cents. So how does it work? Okay. First of all, you come over here, you see all of the different currency pairs. Okay. Everything is in pairs of twos. That's the way Forex trading and binary trading works when you're dealing with one currency versus another. As you see, it shows how much it pays out. Okay. I try to not trade too many times with 60%. 60% is not enough. You want to try to go for 70, 75%. So what does that mean? If I risk 10 cents, or let's just say that this is $10. If I risk $10 and I win the trade, I get my $10 back, plus I get $6 in winnings. Okay. If I lose the trade, then I lose $10. That's the way it works. So it's similar to if anybody's done any sort of sports betting. When you go to Vegas and you put some money on a football game, and you're taking the Cowboys -7 points, it'll say -7, -110. What does that mean? That means if you're going to bet $110, so you would have to lay a juice. That's how the house makes money. So you would be risking $110 to win $100. Okay. So in this case, you're risking $10 to win six. So just let's just say that for the entire day, the broker had as many people win and as many people lose. Okay. So let's just give you an example. Let's say I put in 20 trades today and I won 20 and I lost 20. Did I make a profit? No. Why? Because when I win $6. When I lose $10. That's how, even if you have a 50-50 day, the broker will still win. Okay. Now, one thing that is very unique now in sports betting, and I'm making this comparison so you can understand how powerful rapid Forex is. In sports betting, you have to win about 52-53% of the time just to break even. Okay. And most people can't do that. Most professional sports bettors win at about 55%. So imagine what the average recreational bettor does. They probably don't even win at 40%, which means they're losing money. Now, over here at Economy, we have some of the best educators in the world, and they hit every single week 70% or better, sometimes 80%. We had last week, they hit 90%, which was absolutely phenomenal. So the prior week, they were a little bit down on the week. It was a very rough week in the markets, a lot of instability, things going on in the news. It was about 67%, so just under their normal. So they came back the next week firing, and they hit 90% winners. So that doesn't mean that everybody's going to win 90%. So just remember, past profits are not indicative of future results. We cannot promise you anything. You get out of it what you put into it, but we can show you how to do these trades, and we have live sessions where you can copy the trades from the educators. So my point being is that there's a lot more opportunity to make money here than, say, sports betting, and I love sports betting, so I'm just making that comparison. But I do a lot better in binary trading. So let's go ahead and take a trade just so we can see how this works. So let's look at the Australian dollar. And like I said, I'm not putting too much analysis. I just want to get in a trade. So we see that this green candle is going up. So maybe we'll think in a few minutes this will go up. So we're going to just take a 3-minute buy right where it's at over here at 69388. So this is my line. Okay. So right now, the line is red because I'm in the negative. Okay. I'm below the entry line. If it goes above the entry line, then it'll turn green. So let's go look at the analysis. So I'll kind of go back and forth and see what's going on. So I know I got in at 8.8. So, if I want, I could just put a little line here. So that'll give me an idea. Right now, it's at the outside Bollinger Band. So, rule of thumb is when it comes outside of the Bollinger Band, there's a good chance it'll push back in eventually, unless the market is just really trending in that direction. So I don't know what the market's doing because I didn't check currency strength. I'm just doing a trade here. So let's just say that, I really think that this trade can still come back up and win, but I need more time. So what I can do, well, first of all, if I can double up my entry. If I want, I could take another entry over there, which I should have because it just boomed up. But another thing I could do is roll over my trade. I haven't hit it yet. I just want to show you what you could do. What does double up mean? Double up means it'll take another entry, and so that'll give you a chance. So let's just say we doubled up over here. The two trades would end at the same time. They're identical trades, but you'll have one entry here. This one would be in profit. And if you're lucky, who knows, maybe you can clear both trades. Now you got a 2-for-1 basically. And a rollover means if you need some extra time. If it's negative, so if it's a 3-minute trade, you have until 45 seconds to decide if you want to roll over. So that's what we're going to wait for. If this trade is still negative at 45 seconds, we might go ahead and take another trade. And then I might even double down, if I feel like my analysis is correct and I feel like this is going to go. So like over here, like right now, now's a good time to roll over. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll over, and I'm going to go ahead and double up as well. Okay, so it created another entry, but look, we got extra time. Now we got 4 minutes. So now I have 4 minutes to not only clear this entry, but get up and clear this entry too. Is it going to happen? I don't know, but I wanted to show you all how it works. In the meantime, while that trade plays out, I'm not going to take any more entries on that trade, but I'll show you exactly some other features over here for SmartyTrade. So you could set up, if you're focused on a few currencies, you could line them up over here. So let's just say that, okay, well, I like to trade Euro USD. You can go ahead and click this one out. And I like to trade GPB USD. And I like to trade Bitcoin. And I like to trade gold. Okay, so now they're all up there for you. So you have to keep searching. Now, there are some other things that you need to know. They're very trivial, but if you open up another browser like this and duplicate it, it's going to default back to $1. And so you have to change this. You have to change this if you want to change the minutes, if you want to change this, all of that stuff default. So you're going to have to go ahead and change it. So this one is on the gold chart. I was like, okay, well, I want to look at Bitcoin. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look at the Bitcoin chart. I want to look at the GPB USD chart. So you have your options over there. So what did I do with my original trade? Let's see. Let's go back to currencies and odd USD. This is where we're at, right? Okay. So the bottom entry is currently in profit. I don't know if it's going to make it back to the top entry. As you can see, there is a big drop off here. But at least if I win this trade, at least I get some of my money back. So let's remember, what did we talk about earlier? If I lose this trade, I'm going to lose 10 cents. If I win this trade, I'm going to win 6 cents. If I win both trades, I'm going to win 12 cents. If I lose both trades, I'm going to lose 20 cents. Okay. Now, the idea is to take high quality entries. And if you join Economy, you're going to learn from the best of the best. You're going to be on live sessions with them where they do all the analysis so you can learn while you earn. And that's the best part about this. It's like going back to school, but actually being able to make money while you're going to school. So there's no better thing than that. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to talk about. But look at this. We're actually back at entry here. So oh, look at that. That's pretty awesome. This could actually turn into a pretty good case study. So we entered right here. We rolled over and we doubled down right here so we can get some additional time. And now this is flying. So that was my analysis earlier. Remember, we had a green candle here. We didn't see a green candle here. So it's like, well, if I see a green candle here, I see all my indicators, my stochastics, my RSI, they're all pointing up. Then there's a good chance that this will start pointing up too. And look at this. Look at this. This is starting pointing up. This is starting to point up. So this is great. Now, even the 5-minute chart. So the 2-minute chart, the 3-minute chart, the 5-minute chart are all green. There's probably a good chance that we're going to clear this trade. So if that's exciting for you, somebody that's a busy individual, it's like, hey, I just watched this video and I saw Nick take a 3-minute trade and then he had a rollover. So he got a little bit of additional time, but that additional time gave the market some time to breathe and follow what the analysis was. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you would like to give us a chance and come over to Economy, first of all, I wanted to invite you out to something. I mean, I know that, in a few weeks, if people watch this, it's not going to apply. But what we have coming up, so it's August 3rd, 2022 right now. I believe next week, August 10th, we're going to have a binary marathon, Rapid Forex Binary Marathon. It's going to be open to the public. Our educators are going to be on Zoom trading for 5 hours straight. So if you want, get a hold of me. I can get you onboarded. No cost to come to the marathon. It's free. But if you need help, hey, Nick, I need help funding and setting up my SmartyTrade account. No problem. I can jump on with you and go ahead and trade. And there we go. We're just about to clear the trade. And look at that. I made 42 cents. So I got my money back, plus I got my profits. So it's 26, and so we got 10, 16. So oh, by the way, actually, let me show you that. So if you want to come look at your closed trades, so let's look at this. Okay, so I made 21 cents here, 21 cents here. I had some bigger trades earlier. I had a little bit of a rough day this morning, but caught up and made it back. But overall, I'm doing good. This is an account I started with 250, maybe $500, and I built it up to $2,000. Now I haven't built it up with my skill sets. I've built it up from what I'm learning from the educators and taking their trade signals through our Economy platform. So if this sounds like something that's fun that you want to do, definitely get back to me. My information will be in the description area below. And I look forward to not only seeing you on the team, but seeing you next Wednesday for our binary marathon, which is open to the public. Even if you don't want to trade, come pop in for a few hours, watch how exciting it is. We have a good time. We play music, we get loud, we get excited. There's nothing better than trading with team and friends and stuff. So when you win, everybody wins together. And that's not necessarily true. Not everybody wins together, because that's the thing about binary trading. So just think about it. If somebody would have got in maybe a minute after me, they might not have the same results, because that's how fast the market moves. But when you're on team trading together and you have educators that are calling out very nice signals, usually the entry will be somewhere here, the exit will be somewhere here. So even if people got in here, even though, we want everybody to try to get the same entry, if you have a really good trade idea, it's going to take off anyways, whether it's a buy or a sell. So anyways, my name is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. Again, thank you for your time, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.